Hey, it's Motorcord. Welcome back with brand new video, and you can see we have three silencers: cat silencer, stop silencer, and a chamber exhaust. And a lot of you people are asking me to convert my cat silencer into open cat, and I don't do that. Why I don't do that and why I don't recommend you guys to do that, watch this video till the end. So I'll tell you why I don't use a open cat silencer. Before that, I'll tell you what is what exactly. So now we're going to talk about all these silencers. You can see cat, stock, and a chamber exhaust, and you can't see a open cat silencer in this frame because a open cat silencer made out of a cat silencer. First of all, a cat silencer look like this and a stock silencer looks like this. On a cat silencer you have a catalytic converter inside it. So for your reference, I'm just keeping an image on the screen right now. So if you cut your catalytic converter, the cat silencer, this is how it looks inside. But on a stock silencer, it's nothing. You can see the other side too. Basically you have a muffler in it. Other than that, nothing inside the stock silencer. But on a catalytic silencer, you have the catalytic converter and you have a muffler too. On this silencer you only have a muffler. So now you got to know what's inside these two silencers. So what is the use of a catalytic converter on a motorcycle? So basically a cat silencer reduces the pollution coming from the exhaust. It will stop the harmful gases emitting from the exhaust, which is very good for the environment, and which will also reduce a lot of smoke compared to this silencer. If you use a lot of tutti oil also, you kind of see a little bit smoke from the cat silencer because cat silencer reduces all the emissions and all the harmful gases from the exhaust. This is all about a cat silencer. So why cat silencers came with the bike? Why not the stock silencers after 2001 or 2002? So because you know the BS3, BS4, BS6, right? The norms. So back then we used to follow the Euro norms. Right now also we are following the Euro norms, but Indian government named it as Bharat Stage 1, Bharat Stage 2, BS3, BS6 like that. But previously it used to call Euro 1, Euro 2 norms. So previously when we got the Euro 2 norms, every motorcycle has to come out from the factory with a cat silencer. So that's why our two-stroke motorcycles also came with cat silencers. For example, you can see the Shogun with the cat silencer, Samurai with cat silencer, and also RX with cat silencer. So that's how the cat silencers came into existence. So I'll talk the specialty about the cat silencer and why I don't make them into a open cat. So first of all, you can ride a two-stroke motorcycle without polluting the environment. So that's a very good point, and I really encourage everyone to use the cat silencer because we are enjoying our ride and we are also avoiding pollution. So now you got to know about the cat silencer. It will reduce the harmful gases emitting from the exhaust and sound smooth. And also another thing that I want to say you guys, like with a cat silencer, your motorcycle feels a bit refined compared to this silencer. I don't know why, but with a cat silencer the motorcycle feels really refined and which sounds less, which will not disturb others, and you can enjoy your rides too. So now I'll tell you what is a open cat. So basically what they do, you can see some weldings right here. So this is from the company itself. So what they do, they cut the silencer and remove the catalytic converter which placed from here to there, somewhere in between. So they'll remove the catalytic converter and they'll make cones like this. You can see on a chamber exhaust. So on a chamber exhaust, which absolutely looks like this, a cone at the back and cone at the front, and you have a middle section. So what they'll do, they'll make cones like this at the back and at the front. So they make it and they'll put inside the cat silencer. So I'll tell you why they do that, why can't they use chamber exhaust and all that in a bit. So after removing the cat, if they use cones and they reweld it, which looks like stock motorcycle, and also it produces a lot of power like a chamber exhaust. So basically open cat is kind of a chamber exhaust which looks like a stock. Only the look is kind of stock, but inside it will act like a chamber exhaust. So I'll tell you why they do that. So first thing, some people like the stock look and they really don't want to mess up the looks by just adding this kind of weird shape silencers. So that's why they'll make open cat and they'll put in the place of the cat silencer. If I make it open cat also, which looks exactly like this, there is no difference. So for the look purpose, you can use a open cat if you don't want to install a chamber exhaust. So this is the first point. And second type of criteria where some people really want to avoid from the cops. If you use a chamber exhaust, the cops can easily identify it and they'll say you used aftermarket exhaust, and they might fine you or they might seize your motorcycle depending on the rules in your states. And so to avoid that, most of the people got the stock silencers and they'll cut it and they'll put cones like this and they'll make inbuilt chambers. So basically you can call it as inbuilt chamber, guys. So now if a cop asks or someone asks, you can just show the images on the Google itself, company fitted exhaust, there is no modifications. So basically you have the weld, right? So they'll cut it right here, they'll put all the components inside, like the cones and etc, and they rebuild it as the company fit. If a cop asks you something like that, you can say simply, my bikes is not modified, this is kind of stock motorcycle. So a lot of people do that to avoid from cops. So now I'll tell you why I don't recommend you guys to cut your cat silencers and make it open cat. Because first of all, the cat silencer costs very expensive. Some people really sell it for around 12,000, 13,000 based on the condition. And if you cut it, then maybe in future you can't really get a stock cat silencer. And second point that I'm going to talk about is, I'll tell you why cat silencer is very important for the future. You know, all the norms are coming, people are saying two strokes will be banned in future or something like that. And now the new pollution norms also came, where you have to do the pollution test in the RTO itself. So it's really hard to pass the test with the stock silencer or a chamber exhaust. With a cat silencer only we have some chances to pass the pollution test. If you cut it and if you make it open cat, so it will directly allow all the harmful gases. You do the pollution test, maybe your motorcycle might fail. I don't say with a cat silencer you will pass the test, but somehow the cat silencer will stop the harmful gases. So in the future we really don't know the rules. So save the cat silencer, or if you have a stock silencer, get a cat silencer and save it very carefully. The future is all about silent, electric, like that. So maybe if you have some sound, you can attract some people or cops too. So that's why if you use a cat silencer, you can ride it smoothly. You can't hear a lot of sound. So that's why I'm not making any mods to my cat silencer. If you really want to do the open cat, okay, if you have a lot of money or if you have the availability to get a cat silencer in a cheaper price, then get two cat silencers. One, keep it safe. One, make it a open cat. So now you can enjoy both. But right now I'm really not interested in the open cat, because I simply use this chamber exhaust, because the chamber exhaust, which will cost you around 2,000 bucks these days, they become very cheap. So if you want to buy a open cat, that would cost you around 7,000, 8,000. Some people cost 10,000 based on the quality and the shields and etc etc. Don't make it open cat, okay, unless you have the cop restrictions in your city, then you can. But yeah, this is from my side. I don't recommend it, guys, but if you want to do it, it's up to you. So this is all about for the video, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Until then, ride safe, be safe, peace.